All right, we want to welcome in Jessica Liu from Ballot Health. You're a diabetes clinician, and this is the first time you've been in our kitchen, isn't it?
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Don't be nervous, okay? We're all very friendly here, okay? But let's talk about you. What do you do on a daily basis?
Well, I have a variety of functions and responsibilities, but the messaging doesn't change.
Right.
I spend a lot of time talking about ways to reduce carbohydrates, count carbohydrates, reduce added sugar, and just promote healthier lifestyle to people with diabetes and approaching diabetes.
And diabetes, something that is very prevalent in our region.
It is.
And so it's something that you are out there fighting the good fight every day.
Well, I appreciate you saying that.
Yes.
34 million Americans deal with diabetes, many of whom don't even know that they have it. Today, what I'm here to do is really talk about ways to reduce added sugar. So even if you don't have diabetes, this is a really good message for you.
Right.
With the holiday baking season being upon us, we're all probably going to consume additional calories and carbs from added sugars.
Right.
And so I want to show you that you can still bake your favorite holiday desserts and use sugar substitutes or sweeteners, not in place of all the sugar, but just some of the sugar.
Right.
So I kind of wanted to show you and showcase some of the recipes that I've used and things I've pre-made here. So this is a pumpkin pie mix, and it calls for 3/4 cup brown sugar.
Right.
So what I'm going to use is a blend. So this is a sugar substitute brown sugar blend.
Right.
And we can cut the added sugars by half, substituting this, but I'm going to reduce the total sugar amount anyway because I like to taste the pumpkin and the fruit,
instead of the sweet.
Yes, exactly. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, instead of 3/4 cup, which it calls for, I'm going to use a 1/2 cup of this sugar substitute, and it's going to blend in, and your friends and family that you're serving really aren't going to know the difference, number one, and number two, your family members and friends with diabetes are going to thank you.
And already you already had like the pumpkin puree and everything.
I already put in, the spices and the eggs and the condensed milk, and I put that all in here. You can see it blends right in, and so then we can pour it in our pie crust. It's ready to bake. I also brought an apple crisp to show you that I made with the brown sugar blend here.
Right.
And then there's a chocolate fudge bundt cake that I made, and I cut the sugar in that by half, and I used this sugar swap, and then to the top, instead of the glaze that it called for, I used the confectioners sugar substitute, and it cut back on the added sugar amount and the carbs significantly.
And I sit there, like regular confectioner sugar, it has the same consistency. I mean, I sit there and watched you do this earlier, and I was like, yeah, that's amazing.
It looks very similar, and we all as Americans consume too much added sugar. In sweetened beverages, in candies, in treats and snacks, and also in desserts. And so this is just a way to save some calories over the holidays. Little swaps, little changes go a long way and add up.
And I'm going to tell you something. I've said this on the show before. I'm kind of cutting back on the amount of sugar that I have in my diet right now. And this is a great time because there are plenty of substitutes out there. There's more now than there used to be.
There are, and if you're not familiar with them, there are a whole bunch of options to choose from. Just experiment. There are conversions on the back of the packaging, so you don't have to guess at how much to swap. And it's not too late. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. You have time. You have time to go out and make some sugar swaps and save some calories for you and your guests.
And do you find when you're preparing dishes, when you're cooking, that you get the same results as if you were using regular sugar?
Yes, and for you bakers and foodies out there, I understand sugar makes a lot of contributions to the characteristic of the food. It adds color and not just flavor and sweetness, but also texture.
Sometimes consistency.
So we're not switching one to one. We're just cutting down, usually reducing the total sugar amount by half, and then swapping for the other half. So I'm not proposing to eliminate all of the sugar. Again, just little changes add up.
And you mentioned something there is basically looking on the back of the packages sometimes, and not only for this, but looking on the back of all of your packages.
That's
when you're buying, when you're grocery shopping, check out the caloric
Right, and the added,
sugars
added
and
sugars.
Carbohydrates, yes.
Right, so less than 10% of our total calorie intake should come from added sugar per day. But we as Americans, we exceed that. We get about 270 grams of, or 270 calories from added sugars per day, which exceeds the recommended amount. So we get about 17 teaspoons per day as Americans. So we could save, just cutting down by like 70 calories a day, we could save potentially about 5 pounds of weight gain per year. We could lose about 5 to 7 pounds per year just cutting out just a little bit of added sugar, just about 70 calories a day.
All right, when we come back, we're going to finish up this pie, take a look at some of these other desserts, talk more about making sure you're not getting that added sugar in your diet, especially around the holidays, because we're all going to overindulge a little bit. Hey, for more information, check out balladhealth.org.